Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We got a new dog for you. This is Mabel. She is about a 1.5-year old whippet, and not a whole lot in terms of any like behavioral issues or anything to work through. The biggest one would be prey drive, but whippet. They're similar to greyhounds in terms of I'm gonna chase a rabbit if I see it, which, by the way, Catley's just off screen or maybe on screen with the glare behind the glare there in the sunroom warming up, and yeah, it's open, so she might walk out and we'll see exactly where that's at. This is obviously not the first time that Mabel has seen Callie. She now for the first time and just now spotted her and is aware that she's over there, but we'll see what happens when Callie starts moving. The other goal and thing that we want to work on with Mabel is just improving her confidence a little bit. She's not the most extreme insecure dog, but there are some anxieties. And I would say it's just like the typical anxieties that come from dogs that don't have the best understanding of the world, as a simple way to put it. And that's just very common because dogs' brains work differently than humans, and the communication to coach them through wasn't all there. So, not that Mabel's owner was doing a bad job or anything, just you don't know until you do know. So we're gonna start building up the communication to help build up her confidence and put in some control on the prey drive. Being a whippet, she's got that itch that needs to be scratched, so we'll give some healthy outlets for that. Chances are the flirt pull is gonna be a hit for her, and go from there. Now, on top of all of that, to just be an extra little layer of control and safety with that prey drive and with giving her some freedom to move and run, we will be also adding the e-collar in her curriculum. But this being her very first session, we're just kind of getting to know each other. She was dropped off yesterday. Been adjusting to things, a little nervous, and as you can see right there, we're starting to build up the food drive. I think you're actually eating it. There we go. Here we go. The first bites right there on camera. Yeah, we offered her breakfast this morning. We offered her dinner last night. And then as the first meal since being dropped off, we've offered her food by hand, going to and from the crate for potty breaks, and just not really taking it until now finally, which is good. We're just saving it for the camera. So as always, first sessions, just kind of getting to know each other, start things off. Place. Get that foot good. Yes. All right. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Now I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research myself. Sit. Yes. In terms of exactly what are the limitations of the anatomy of a whippet, just because long time ago, sit. Working at the animal hospital, yes. I was always cautioned about kind of forcing a dog into a sit if we have to hold them for a blood draw or something like that, forcing a whippet into a sit, just because their anatomy is not, I was told, not conducive for sits. Sit. Yes. That you can actually cause some harm to confine them and force them into a sit, and hold them in that way that we typically would for any other dog, especially like smaller whippet size or smaller dogs for those procedures. Sit. Yes. And she is positioning herself like a little bit more stretched out. Sit. Yes, compared to other dogs. But she's doing something. Sit. That I would call a sit. Yes. Her butt's maybe not sitting on the ground, I think was the main thing. Like she's kind of hovering. Down. So like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit more research just to tell exactly, but I'm not really sure it matters because we're getting a distinct difference. Sit. Yes. In that position, even though that was kind of stretched and close to a down. All right. I'm not going to force it too much, but we are going to work on this. Down. Do I not have enough food in my hand? All right. Down. There we go. Yes. And so yes, there's a distinct difference between the sits and the down, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Heel. Come on, come on, good. Yes. Heel. Yes. Good girl. Whoops. Mabel, place. Come on, come on. Good. Yes. Good girl. Place. Let's go, let's go, go. Yes. Come on, come on. Good girl. Good job. Hi. Oh, hi, hi. Thank you. Thank you, right up the nostril. Good girl. So, obviously, going a little softer because she's kind of sensitive, but as she warms up, can be very affectionate, and especially, Mabel, hey. Let's see here. Oof. Especially if we can trigger that prey drive, we can get a lot of excitement built up. But we're probably gonna have to do a lot of it outside because this is just too close quarters for a dog that cares more about chase than tug. Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. The flirt pull is probably gonna be the thing outside though. We might have to take it to a park or something so we get a lot more space, but that's gonna be a little while before we can build up to trusting her enough on a long leash or even off leash entirely with the e-collar. Mabel, come here. Here. Yes. Here. Yes. But I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with the rate of food drive that we've developed already in just this first attempt at a session. I was expecting it to go a little less smoothly than this, actually, to be honest. So, just because we needed more time to build up the food drive, or at least I was banking on that. But I think short and sweet, as always, is going to be the ticket here for this first session for her. Good girl, Mabel. So we'll wrap it up there. As always, hi. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with us and everything that we've got going on. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. All right, let's go.